This hour, Asia Spotify is hoping to provide musicians and industry professionals with more transparency and more insight in how the streaming royalties work. This through a website called Loud and Clear. Now, the site gives users a look at how many artists globally generated how much money. And it also includes an interactive tool that contextualizes monthly listeners and monthly stream numbers. Now, Spotify will also provide users with a set of useful third-party tools. The site, by the way, is live right now. So, Asia, when I first looked at this, I thought, okay, how much money does somebody like Taylor Swift or how much money does Drake make on Spotify? It doesn't say. It doesn't tell you any of that. And if anything, Spotify actually doesn't really even know that answer to that question either. In fact, there's no artist names on this website whatsoever. If anything, Spotify says they aim to increase transparency by sharing new data on the global streaming economy and break down the royalty system and the players and the processes. But they essentially say if an artist says that they make X on X million streams, that's their number and nobody else's. So essentially saying that you could be this indie band that's getting 1 million streams and that's why you're getting pennies on the dollar to get your song being played, whereas you could be Taylor Swift or Drake and you could be making a lot more off of all of this.
Yeah, Baker, it is so interesting that there isn't data already for the major celebrities because those are the ones who are making money. And I don't know if people are aware, but how it works with Spotify, if you are an independent artist or any musician on the platform, really, your numbers and how much you make are dictated by where your listeners live, whether or not they have a paid Spotify account, and also your distribution contract. So those are the different factors. It seems interesting that they would want to share this information because it would be different for every artist. So I think Spotify just feeling a lot of heat, right? We've covered recently with SoundCloud and even the partnership between Tidal and Square that a lot of these companies are trying to throw their weight into doing more for the streamers, musicians who are on the streaming platforms to stay competitive. And that's one of the big things that is leading this push ahead. But for Spotify, I don't know how much this transparency actually helps musicians.
Yeah, you bring up such good points, Asia, and that's been the problem in all of this is I think we know a little bit more, but I feel like we still don't know a lot of answers out there. And listen, I'm all for more transparency, and I want more transparency in this process. But I guess it doesn't really answer our question about how much, if it's peanuts or millions, that a lot of these artists are making. And obviously, Spotify trying to at least mitigate some of that, but I don't know if they really did that too much here.
Yeah, we'll give them the benefit of the doubt, and once we get those numbers, it'll help inform our Money Matters segment.
True.
So
there we go.
Transparency. Yes. We're waiting for the